Bandeyam Shri Guru Shiyata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Baran Sahagana Lalita Shivishkam Vidam Sya Om Ajnana Timarandasya Ajnanachana Shlakaya Chakshuram Nilidam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Vidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchanta Varanam Balarka Chilanshitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Banditam Shubhanam Maneka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Vanshakopatarubyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. Jai Srila Sripad Virachandra Gosaya Virbhav Mahotsav Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Tara Sadashi Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Avirbhav Mahotsav Ki Jai. Srila Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, with translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Antya-lila chapter 13, pastimes with Jagadananda Pandit and Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So we're on text number 78. Ek din Prabhu Jameshwara Tota Jaite Sekale Devadashi Lagi Lagaite. One day when the Lord was going to the temple of Yameshwar, a female singer began to sing in the Jagannath temple. Gujare Rangini Lanya Sumadura Sware Gita Govinda Paragai Jagamana Hare. She sang a Gujari tune in a very sweet voice. And because the subject was Jayadev Goswami's Gita Govinda, the song attracted the attention of the entire world. Dure Gana Shuni Prabhura Hoilavesh Stri Purushe Kegai Najani Vishesh. Hearing the song from a distance, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately became ecstatic. He did not know whether it was a man or a woman singing. So the Lord just heard the song. He wasn't distinguishing it was being sung by a man or a woman. Tare milibare Prabhu aveshe daila pate sijera bari hoy futia chalila. As the Lord ran in ecstasy to meet the singer, thorny hedges pricked his body. Ange khanda lagila kichuna janila aste byaste govinda tara pachate daila. Govinda ran very quickly behind the Lord, who did not feel any pain from the pricking of the thorns. Danya Jajan Prabhu Stri Ache Alpadure Stri Gaya Bole Govinda Prabhure Koila Kole. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running very rapidly, and the girl was only a short distance away. Just then, Govinda caught the Lord in his arms and cried, "It is a woman singing." Okay, now here's an interesting thing, because it says, Strigai Boli Govinda Prabhure Koila Kole. So, Koila kole here is translated as held in his arms. So in reference to the Haridas Thakur pastime, it uses the same wording about kole, and there. So that is, as I've maintained, should be that the Lord carried the body of Haridas Thakur in his arms, not on his lap. It's the same wording about kole. So here it's translated, and this confirms what I was saying. Just then Govinda caught the Lord in his arms and cried, "It is a woman singing." And here, koila kole is translated as held in his arms. So I'm just mentioning that. So Govinda ran very quickly behind the Lord, who did not feel any pain from the pricking of the thorns. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running very rapidly, and the girl was only a short distance away. Just then Govinda caught the Lord in his arms and cried, "It is a woman singing." Anyway, here. Here. Danya Jajan Prabhu Striyache Alpadure Strigai Boli Govinda Prabhure Koila Kole. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running very rapidly, and the girl was only a short distance away. Just then Govinda caught the Lord in his arms and cried, "It is a woman singing." Stri Nama Shuni Prabhur Bhaya Hoila Punarapi Se Pate Bahudi Chalila. As soon as he heard the word woman, the Lord became externally conscious and turned back. Prabhu Kohe Govinda Aji Rakila Jivan Stri Parasha Hoile Amara Hoita Maran. "My dear Govinda," he said, "you have saved my life. If I had touched the body of a woman, I would certainly have died." Erina Shodite Ami Narimu Tomar Govinda Kohe Jagannatha Rakena Mui Konchar. "I shall never be able to repay my debt to you." Govinda replied, "Lord Jagannatha has saved you. I am insignificant." Prabhu Kohe Govinda Mora Sangi Rahiba Jahan Tahan Mora Rakaya Sabadana Hoiba. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "My dear Govinda, you should stay with me always. There is danger anywhere and everywhere. Therefore, you should protect me very carefully." Etaboli Luti Prabhu Gela Nijastane Shuni Mahabaya Hoila Swarupari Mane. After saying this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned home. When Swarup Damodar and his other attendants heard about the incident, they became very much afraid. Eta Tapana Mishra Putra Raghunatha Bhattacharya Prabhure Dekite Chalila Chadi Sarvakarya. During this time, Raghunath Bhattacharya, the son of Tapan Mishra, gave up all his duties and left home, intending to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kashe hoite chalila teho godapata diya, sange seva chali tara jale mahiya. Accompanied by a servant carrying his baggage, Raghunath Bhatta started from Varanasi and traveled along the path leading through Bengal. Patitari milila Vishwas Ramadas Vishwas Kanara Kayasta Teho Rajara Vishwas. In Bengal, he met Ramananda Vishwas, who belonged to the Kayasta caste. He was one of the king's secretaries. The word Vishwasya Kanara Kayasta indicate a secretary or clerk belonging to the Kayasta caste. Kayastas were usually secretaries to kings, governors, or other important persons. It is said that anyone working in the government secretariat at this time was a Kayasta. Sarva Shastre Praveen Kavya Prakasha Adyapak Parama Vaishnava Raghunatha Upasak. Ramadas Vishwas was very learned in all the revealed scriptures. He was a teacher of the famous book Kavya Prakash. It was known as an advanced devotee and worshipper of Raghunath, Lord Ramachandra. Commenting on the word Parama Vaishnava, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that anyone who desires to merge into the existence of the Lord cannot be a pure Vaishnava. But because Ramadas Vishwas was a great devotee of Lord Ramachandra, he was almost a Vaishnava. In those days, no one could distinguish between a pure Vaishnava and a pseudo-Vaishnava. Therefore, Ramadas Vishwas was also known as a Vaishnava because he worshipped Lord Ramachandra. Ashta Prahara Ramanam Japana Ratridine Sarvatyaji Chalila Jagannath Darshane. Ramadas had renounced everything and was going to see Lord Jagannath. While traveling, he chanted the holy name of Lord Rama 24 hours a day. Raghunath Bhattera Sane Patete Milila Bhattera Jali Mate Kori Bahia Jalila. When he met Raghunath Bhatta on the way, he took Raghunath's baggage on his head and carried it. Nana Seva Kori Kore Parasambhahan Tate Raghunathera Hoy Sankuchita Man. Ramadas served Raghunath Bhatta in various ways, even massaging his legs. Raghunath Bhatta felt some hesitation in accepting all this service. Tumi Boralok Pandita Mahabhagavate Sevana Koriba Suke Chalamorasate. You are a respectable gentleman, a learned scholar, and a great devotee, Raghunath Bhatta said. Please do not try to serve me. Just come with me in a happy mood. Ramadas ko he ami shudra adam brahmanera seva e mora nija dharma. Ramadas replied, I am a Sudra, a fallen soul. To serve a Brahman is my duty and religious principle. Sankochana kora tumi ami tomardas. Tomara seva korile hoy ridoye ulas. Therefore, please do not be hesitant. I am your servant, and when I serve you, my heart becomes jubilant. Eta boli jali bahin korana sebane Raghunathera taraka mantra japana ratridine. Thus Ramadas carried the baggage of Raghunath Bhatta and served him sincerely. He constantly chanted the holy name of Lord Ramachandra day and night. Emate Raghunath Aila Nilachale Prabhura Charane Jana Milila Kutuhale. Traveling in this way, Raghunath Bhatta soon arrived at Jagannath Puri. There he met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great delight and fell at his lotus feet. Danda Paranama Kori Bhatta Padila Charane Prabhu Raghunatha Jane Koila Lingane. Raghunath Bhatta fell straight as a rod at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then the Lord embraced him, knowing well who he was. Mishra Ara Shekarer Dandabat Chanaila Mahaprabhu Tasabar Varta Puchila. Raghunath offered respectful obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on behalf of Tapan Mishra and Chandra Shekhar, and the Lord also inquired about them. Balo Hoila Aila Deka Kamala Lochan Ajiamar Eta Koriba Prasada Bojan. It is very good that you have come here, the Lord said. Now go see the lotus-eyed Lord Jagannath. Today you will accept prasadam here at my place. Govindare Kohi Ek Basa Deo Jaila Swarupari Bhakta Gan Sani Milaila. The Lord asked Govinda to arrange for Raghunath Bhatta's accommodations, and then introduced him to all the devotees headed by Swarup Damodar. Emata Prabhu Sange Rohila Ashtamas Dine Dine Prabhur Kripai Baraye Ulas. Thus Raghunath Bhatta lived with Mahaprabhu continuously for 8 months, and by the Lord's mercy he felt increasing happiness every day. Madhye Madhye Mahaprabhur Korana Nimantran Gara Bhatta Korenu Ar Bibidab Janshan. He would periodically cook rice with various vegetables and invite Mahaprabhu to his home. Raghunath Bhatta Pake Ati Shunipuna Jayrande Se Hoy Amritera Sama. Raghunath Bhatta was an expert cook. Whatever he prepared tasted just like nectar. Parama Santoshe Prabhu Korana Bojan Prabhura Avashishta Patra Bhattara Bakan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would accept with great satisfaction all the food he prepared. After the Lord was satisfied, Raghunath Bhatta would eat his remnants. Ramadas Jadi Pratama Prabhure Milila Mahaprabhu Adikatare Kripa Nakorila. When Ramadas Vishwas met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord did not show him any special mercy, although this was their first meeting. Antare Mumukku Teho Vidya Ganarvan. Antare Mumukko Teho Vidya Sarvaban. Sarvachitta Gyata Prabhu Sarvagya Bhagavan. Within his heart, Ramadas Vishwas was an impersonalist who desired to merge into the existence of the Lord, and he was very proud of his learning. Since Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the omniscient Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can understand the heart of everyone, and thus he knew all these things. Ramadas Koila Tabe Nilachale Bas Patanayaka Goshtike Padai Kabya Prakash. Ramadas Vishwas then took up residence in Jagannath Puri and taught the Kavya Prakash to the Patanayaka family, the descendants of Bhavananda Rai. Ashtamasha Rohe Prabhu Bhate Vidai Dila Vivahana Korea Bali Nisheda Korila. After 8 months, when Mahaprabhu bade farewell to Raghunath Bhatta, the Lord flatly forbade him to marry. Do not marry, the Lord said. Raghunath Bhattacharya had become a greatly advanced devotee while still unmarried. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could see this, and therefore he advised him not to begin the process of material sense gratification. Marriage is a concession for people who are unable to control their senses. Raghunath, however, being an advanced devotee of Krishna, naturally had no desire for sense gratification. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised him not to enter the bondage of marriage. Generally, a person cannot make much advancement in spiritual consciousness if he is married. He becomes attached to his family and is prone to sense gratification. Thus, his spiritual advancement is very slow or almost nil. Brida Mata Pitar Jai Koraha Sevan Vaishnava Pasha Bhagavad Kora Adyayan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Raghunath Bhatta, when you return home, serve your aged father and mother who are devotees, and try to study Srimad Bhagavatam from a pure Vaishnava who has realized God. Punarapi ekbar ashya nilachale eta bole kata mala ailataragale. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, Come again to Nilachala, Jagannath Puri. After saying this, the Lord put his own neck beads on Raghunath Bhatta's neck. Alingana Kore Prabhu, Vidai Taradila, Prema Gora Gara Bhatta, Kandite Lagila. Then the Lord embraced him and bade him farewell. Overwhelmed with ecstatic love, Raghunath Bhatta began to cry due to imminent separation from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Swarup Hari Bhaktatai Agyamagya Varanashe Aila Bhatta Prabhura Agyapana. After taking permission from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the devotees headed by Swarup Damodar, Raghunath Bhatta returned to Varanasi. Charibad Saragare Pita Matara Seva Koila Vaishnava Pandita Thai Bhagavata Padila. In accordance with the instructions of Mahaprabhu, he continuously rendered service to his mother and father for 4 years. He also regularly studied Srimad Bhagavatam from a self-realized Vaishnava. Pitamata Kashi Paile Udasina Hanya Puna Prabhur Tani Aila Grihadi Chadiya. Then his parents died at Kashi, Varanasi, and he became detached. He therefore returned to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, giving up all relationships with his home. Purvavarastamas Prabhu Pasha Chila Astamasha Rohe Puna Prabhu Agya Dila. As previously, Raghunath remained continuously with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for 8 months. Then the Lord gave him the following order. Amara Agyaya Raghunatha Jaha Brindave Tahan Jana Raha Rupa Sanatana Stane. My dear Raghunath, on my order go to Vrindavan and live there under the care of Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis. Bhagavata Para Sada Laha Krishnanam Achire Koribena Kripa Krishna Bhagavan. In Vrindavan, you should chant the Hare Krishna mantra 24 hours a day and read Srimad Bhagavatam continuously. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, will very soon bestow His mercy upon you. Eta bole Prabhu Tare Alingana Koila Prabhura Kripate Krishna Preme Mata Hoila. After saying this, Mahaprabhu embraced Raghunath Bhatta, and by the Lord's mercy, Raghunath was enlivened with ecstatic love for Krishna. Chodahat Jagannath there, Tulasira Mala, Chutapana, Bida Mahotsave, Panachila. Chodahata Jagannatara Tulasira Mala Chuta Pana Bida Mahotsabe Panachila. At a festival, Mahaprabhu had been given some unspiced betel and a garland of tulsi leaves 14 cubits long. The garland had been worn by Lord Jagadananda. So here it says Chodahata, 14 cubits, about 21 feet. Semala Chutapana, so he'd been given some unspiced betel, and a garland of tulsi leaves, which was about 21 feet long. The garland had been worn by Lord Jagannath. Semala Chutapana Prabhu Taradila Ishtadeva Kori Mala Doriya Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the garland and betel to Raghunath Bhatta, who accepted them as a worshipable deity and preserved them very carefully. Prabhura Tani Agya Lanya Gela Vrindavane Ashray Korila Ashi Rupa Sanatane. Taking permission from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Bhatta then departed for Vrindavan. When he arrived there, he put himself under the care of Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis. Rupa Gosara Sabai Korana Bhagavata Patan Bhagavad Padite Preme Aulaya Tarana Man Rupa Gosara Sabai Korana Bhagavata Patan Bhagavata Padite Preme Aulaya Taraman. When reciting Srimad Bhagavatam in the company of Rupa and Sanatana, Raghunath Bhatta would be overwhelmed with ecstatic love for Krishna. Ashru Kampa Gadgara Prabhur Kripate Netra Kanta Rode Bashba Napare Parite. By the mercy of Mahaprabhu, he experienced the symptoms of ecstatic love, tears, trembling and faltering of the voice. His eyes filled with tears and his throat became choked, and thus he could not recite Srimad Bhagavatam. Pikaswara Kantatate Ragara Vibhag Ek Shloka Parite Fira Tinachari Raga. His voice was as sweet as a cuckoo's, or as sweet as a Pikaswara Kanta, as sweet as a it doesn't say kokila. It says Pikaswara Kanta, a very sweet voice like a cuckoo's. His voice was as sweet as a cuckoo's, and he would recite each verse of Srimad Bhagavatam in 3 or 4 tunes, 3 or 4 different tunes. He would sing each verse. Thus, his recitations were very sweet to hear. Krishnara Sundarya Madhurya Jabe Pade Shuni Primite Vivala Tabe Kichwina Jane. When he recited or heard about the beauty and sweetness of Krishna, he would be overwhelmed with ecstatic love and become oblivious to everything. Govinda Charane Koila Atma Samarpan Govinda Charanaravinda Jara Pranadan. Thus, Raghunath Bhatta surrendered fully at the lotus feet of Lord Govinda, and those lotus feet became his life and soul. Nija Shishiko He Govindera Mandira Koraila Bamshi Makara Kunda Ladi Bhushana Koridila. Subsequently, Raghunath Bhatta ordered his disciples to construct a temple for Govinda. He prepared various ornaments for Govinda, including a flute and shark-shaped earrings. Gramyavarta Nashune Nakohe Jibai Krishna Kata Pujadite Ashta Praharjai Gramyavarta Nashune Nakohe Jibai Gramyavarta Nashune Nakohe Jibai Krishna Kata Pujadite Ashta Praharjai. Raghunath Bhatta would neither hear nor speak about anything of the material world. He would simply discuss Krishna and worship the Lord day and night. Vaishnavara Nindya Karma Nahi Parikane Sabe Krishna Bhajana Kori E Matra Jane. He would not listen. He would not listen to blasphemy of a Vaishnav, nor would he listen to talk of a Vaishnav's misbehavior. He knew only that everyone was engaged in Krishna's service. He did not understand anything else. Mahaprabhu Datam Mala Mana Nera Kale Prasad Kadara Saha Bande Lenagale. When Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was absorbed in remembrance of Lord Krishna, he would take the tulsi garland and the prasadam of Lord Jagadananda given to him by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, bind them together and wear them on his neck. Mahaprabhu Kripai Krishna Prema Anargal Eta Kohilun Tate Chaitanya Kripafal. Thus I have described the powerful mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by which Raghunath Bhatta Goswami remained constantly overwhelmed with ecstatic love for Krishna. Jagadananda Kohilun Vrindavana Gaman Taramadye Deva Dashir Gana Shravan Mahaprabhu Raghunathe Kripa Premafal Eka Parichede Tina Kata Kohilun Sakal. In this chapter I have spoken about three topics: Jagadananda Pandit's visit to Vrindavan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's listening to the song of the Devadasi at the temple of Lord Jagannath, and how Raghunath Bhatta Goswami achieved ecstatic love of Krishna by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. J.A. Sakalakata Shuni Shradakori Tare Krishna Prema Dana Dena Gorahari. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Gorahari bestows ecstatic love for Krishna upon anyone who hears all these topics with faith and love. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara Ash Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishna Das. Srila Rupa Goswami Raghunath, Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishna Das, praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishna Das narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila, 13th chapter, describing Jagadananda Pandit's visit to Vrindavan, the Lord's hearing the song of the Devadasi, and Raghunath Bhatta Goswami's achieving love for Krishna. That's all. Okay. So today is the Divine Appearance Day of Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, who appeared also on the appearance day of Sri Virachandra Gosai, the son of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And one time Srila Govinda Maharaj commented about Virachandra. He said that unimaginable, but he is even more liberal in his distribution of mercy than even his father Nityananda Prabhu. He made no distinction at all of whether someone was qualified or not, just asked that they take Krishna consciousness. And he was, in that way, he was then, he would serve Janavamata, and in this way he is considered one of the most prominent pillars in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Virachandra Gosai. But today, on that divine appearance day of Virachandra, is also the very wonderful day, the divine appearance day of Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj, we will have our program for him in the evening. Of course, Guru Maharaj is related also, just as Prabhupada was, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, with Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Srila Guru Maharaj said that Prabhupada, in his family tradition, they all worship Nityananda. But Guru Maharaj said when he left the Sri Chaitanya, the Gaudiya Math, after the disappearance of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur due to some circumstances and pleasant and some division that resulted within the Gaudiya Math. Guru Maharaj withdrew, and he was not accepting any disciples. But one time he went to Ekachakra and he was praying there to Nityananda Prabhu for his mercy, and he received some transmission which Nityananda Prabhu indicated to him, "You have already gotten so much of my mercy, but you are not giving it out to others." So from that time on, Guru Maharaj understood the desire of Nityananda Prabhu, and he began to accept some disciples and follow a more middle road. Before he was strictly following that path, you can say, of the Goswami withdrawal from all activities of this world, but later, on the plea of, or the advice of Nityananda Prabhu to give out the mercy that Guru Maharaj had gotten, then he began accepting disciples and preaching and opening eventually, although he was in hiding at the in Navadip, some of his godbrothers then found him and they began to take shelter of where he was. They had all remembered that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had indicated Srila Guru Maharaj for singing Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, that they felt that there was a transmission of responsibility, empowerment by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur of Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, to care for the Rupa Nuga line. And, you know, in that very famous line of the Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat, of course, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj joined with Guru Maharaj and was the recipient of so much of Srila Sridhar Maharaj's mercy, and then Govinda Maharaj also by the desire of Guru Maharaj continued during and after the time of Guru Maharaj to just give that mercy to the Western devotees. And we have come in that line anxious for the mercy of Srila Govinda Maharaj and Srila Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj, you know, if you are to say something about Guru Maharaj, it will always be too little and too inadequate, because Guru Maharaj is so great, who can properly glorify him? But today we'll have that program in the evening, and hopefully so many members of our community will join with us in the glorification of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. So this is a very glorious day. It comes in the month of Kartik it is the Krishna Navami, the 9th day of the month after the Purnima. When the 15 days of the waning fortnight, that is the Krishna fortnight, and then going towards from the Amavasya to the Purnima, then that is the 15 days, or the Gora fortnight. So this is Krishna Navami of the month of Damodar on our calendar. So we're celebrating this month, a very special month. But it is also, of course, very special to us because of the appearance of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. And that is particularly one of the very special day of the year. Srila Govinda Maharaj said when Guru Maharaj left, Govinda Maharaj saw that the deities in Navadip were so happy and so effulgent like never before on the day that Guru Maharaj rejoined them. Well, Govinda Maharaj never referred to Guru Maharaj as Antya-lila. He did not talk in those terms. Although Antya-lila refers to a Vaishnava as departed, but we suppose that Srila Govinda Maharaj, he never thought of Guru Maharaj in the past tense. He always thought of Guru Maharaj in the present tense as always being with him. So it shows you something of the deep meditation and desire of Srila Govinda Maharaj to always serve Guru Maharaj and always be present with him. So tonight at 6 o'clock here in the temple we'll have glorification of Guru Maharaj. So, I'm going to stop here with the morning program. We'll sing Hari Harai. And then tonight I'll sing songs like Guru Parampara and like that.
In the description of your time there, how you didn't know, you didn't care what anybody's qualification was. It's one of them. Appeal to them to take Krishna consciousness. How can we apply that to our own life? And sometimes people will come, but they think they're,
I mean, that's the vision of the most highly advanced devotees. We are, we're coming from a line where we are told that Kanishta Adhikari will only see Krishna within the four walls of the temple. He doesn't see the deity is present in everyone's heart. And he's not seeing in that way. But we are trying to at least emulate the characteristics of behavior of the Madhyamadhikari. And that is, Madhyamadhikari will worship the Lord, make friends with the devotees, preach to the innocent, and avoid the association of the demons or asuras. Those are inimical. Now, of course, the Mahabhagavata and the great devotees, Parshad devotees of the Lord, they don't see in the terms of the Mahabhagavata, although they may take up some of the characteristics of a Mahabhagavata when they come down a little lower to a lower level to preach. Well, so we are told to develop those qualities of the Mahabhagavata, to preach to the innocent, to make friends with the devotees, worship the Lord. And someone is inimical, we may not have the power or the ability to convert that person or save that person. Whereas advanced devotees, they have some special, preaching potency like Virachandra. And like that. There's some description of that by Srila Sridhar Maharaj. He gives an example of something we may know, where he says that there are some commercial, there are some persons who are involved in business enterprises, and they will say, here, try my product for free, and you will see how wonderful it is. So after you try my product for free, and when you can become convinced of its wonderful and miraculous quality, then you may purchase as you like. But this first sample is free. You see if it is not wonderful, and then decide. So Virachandra Gosai liked that. Take Krishna consciousness, I beg. Just as Nityananda Prabhu would roll on the ground, even to those who were inimical to Krishna consciousness, and beg them to take up Mahaprabhu's mercy. So like that, we see that. You sometimes go to the store, right? And sometimes they're giving away some kind of vegetarian samples. Here, try this, and you try it. They'll give you a little small plate of something. Try this, and you try it. Because they're saying, here, you will try this sample, and then if you like it, you can purchase more. Was their way of promoting their product. And I remember when I was little, there was one store called the Builder's Emporium. Do you remember? Have you heard of that, Maharaj?
They're still open, I believe.
Well, Builder's Emporium. I used to go with my parents or especially to that builder's emporium. My father would go there to buy building supplies or building things, tools or whatever. But I always liked to go because they had so many free samples in that store. And especially they had a Coke machine that had Coca-Cola and also apple juice, and it was free. You didn't have to pay anything for a glass of apple juice or a Coca-Cola. All you had to do was push the button, the cup came down and it filled up with apple juice or Coca-Cola, whatever you chose. And I used to go to that machine often and push the button and drink, especially drink cold apple juice out of the machine. It's very nice. So sometimes someone like Virachandra Gosai, he can just give out Krishna consciousness like he was giving out samples of a product. Here, try this, see if you like it, you know. Then people would try it and they would become maddened with Krishna consciousness. So that was his way of distributing Krishna consciousness so liberally. And it says that, you know, Mahaprabhu, even Nityananda Prabhu, you know, could approach persons that Mahaprabhu himself could not approach. When Krishnadas Kaviraj came back with Mahaprabhu from South India, Mahaprabhu rejected him because he had ran off to be with the Bhattataris. And Mahaprabhu had to save him. So Mahaprabhu said, just see the character of this person. And he rejected him. Krishnadas began to cry. But Nityananda Prabhu told Mahaprabhu later, oh, we need someone to go to Bengal to tell Mother Sachi and all the devotees there that you've returned to South India. So can we send somebody? Mahaprabhu said, do as you like. But Mahaprabhu knew he was referring to Krishnadas, and he kept him in his service. And Srila Govinda Maharaj, even persons who could not, who made Guru Maharaj angry, some of the things that they did wrong, then Guru Maharaj would be angry and Guru Maharaj would not want them around him. But Govinda Maharaj would recruit those persons and he would engage them in service and give him his mercy so that they would not be cut off from Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj one time said, he said that there was one person where Guru Maharaj opened up a temple in South India, and I believe in Madras. And there was one person who showed too much, showed too much local interest. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was angry with that person and rejected him. But then Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he told Guru Maharaj, so you will have to show that person mercy. And Guru Maharaj said, how can I show him mercy? He has been rejected by you. And then Srila Saraswati Thakur said to Guru Maharaj, just like in the case of Krishnadas, who was rejected by Mahaprabhu, but Nityananda Prabhu showed him mercy. So yes, I could not keep this disciple close to me because of his wrong behavior, but you must show him your mercy, like Nityananda Prabhu showed to Krishnadas, even though he was rejected by Mahaprabhu. So that kind of mercy is there. And we're told that we can do that. Even we can try to help those persons who are, even maybe rejected by Gurudev. There's still some mercy we can show to them. Anyway, like that. Okay. Now I'll sing Hari Harai. Hari Harai Namah Krishna Jadavaya Namah.
Hari Hari Namah Krishna Jadavaya Namah.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Shimari Sujan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan.
Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Ganadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Hare Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath.
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Raghunath.
Shri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath.
Shri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath.
Jai Gotai Kori Charana Bandhan.
Jai Goswami Kori Charana Bandhan.
Javaite Vijnana Shavista Puran.
Ramate Vijnana Shavista Puran.
Jai Gosai Jarmuni Charana.
Jai Goswami Kori Charana.
Tasamar Panarinu Mora Panchagram. Tare Charana Sevi Bhakta Janame Janame More Amila. Jai Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilama. Radha Krishna Antya-lila Korila Pratan. Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjayaman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjayaman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Vyasa Parikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Bhan Paramahansa Paravajaka Chariyasta Dhara Sadasi Shriman Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Bhan Paramahansa Paravajaka Charya Ashtadhara Sadasi Shriman Srila Bhakti Rakshila Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Bhan Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Bhan Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Bhan Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagadananda Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bharadas Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Brahmsi Ghosh Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gauravakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavad Ki Jai. Narasam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Vishvabaranya Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Acharya Brinda Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Brinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Dham Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Koladvip Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju Ki Jai. Shri Purushottam Dham Ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Ju Ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Shri Nishingadev Ki Jai. Bhakta Prabhara Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Shri Damodar Vrata Ki Jai. Shri Kartik Vrata Ki Jai. Shri Niyama Seva Ki Jai. Shri Urja Vrata Ki Jai. Srila Virachandra Gosai Avirbhav Mahotsav Ki Jai. Srila Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Avirbhav Mahotsav Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Srila Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hare Hare.
Janardan Maharaj Ki